deny it. Life's a treat, I just wanna try it. This is the good life. Soak in the good vibes. We're living out our dreams. We're living waterfalls.
We made it to the coolest Falls. There's not an overlook. You gotta hike down a mountain. I made it. And these, I wouldn't recommend it, but it's beautiful down here.
Tastes so sweet and I can't deny it. Life's a treat, I just wanna try it. This is the good life. Soak in the good life.
This is the trail going down. Oh, the road is up there.
So drink up the sunshine, 'cause everything's alright. We're living out our dreams. Yeah, this is the good life. Roll the window down 'cause it's 80 degrees. No traffic on the road, summer life is a breeze. We know, let's go. Tastes so sweet and I can't deny it. Life's a treat, I just wanna try it. This is the good life. Soak in the good vibes. We're living out our dreams. We're living water-free. So drink up the sunshine, 'cause everything's alright. We're living out our dreams. Yeah, this is the good life. Let the world slow down, the wonders here now. Under open skies, we all come alive. Let the world slow down, the wonders here now. Under open skies, we all come alive. We all come alive. This is the good life. Soak in the good vibes. We're living out our dreams. We're living water-free. So drink up the sunshine, 'cause everything's alright. We're living out our dreams. Yeah, this is the good life.
We just went to the cutest produce stand. So you can see the farm where this is all locally grown off the side of the highway, and then the building is just right in front of it. We got some what was it?
Southern sweet white corn.
And Georgia peaches, of course, which look delicious. And some strawberry butter. So this is the name of the farm, Osage Farms, right off the side of the highway. We are going to Mystic Falls, Virginia, in the world of Vampire Diaries today. Are you excited?
Oh yeah.
We are in, what is it really? Covington, Georgia. But Mystic Falls in my eyes. Here is the center tower? I don't know what it's really called. Then next to it is Mystic Grill. But a fun fact that I didn't know before is Sweet Magnolia. I've never watched the TV show, but that was also filmed here. So a lot of things like that. And then also it said 100 plus TV shows or movies were filmed here, which is really cool for this little town. We're trying our Georgia peach today. We cut it up and made some homemade whipping cream to have some peaches and cream. Stairs are no joke. They are so steep.
Unfolding the past behind me. Never gonna give it up. Never gonna let it go. Never gonna give it up. No. And for the first time.
We came prepared.
Rain jackets.
Starting to rain in Savannah.
For the first time, I'm waking up.
We just got back from exploring Savannah. It's actually a really cool city. There's a lot of big trees with the moss hanging off of them. And then we went down to the river and saw a lot of like the old time like buildings and all the shops, and it was really cool. And it didn't feel as busy. I know it was still busy, but it didn't feel as touristy of a town to me, even though I know Savannah is. What was so awesome is the parking was we found a parking lot that was 50 cents an hour. Like what? We paid for 4 hours and we haven't used it all. But it's the Civic Center parking lot. It's a little ways like from town, but then we also just use the free shuttle bus system here. There's a bus stop in a big loop around the Forsyth Park, and then it took you really close down to the river, and so that's how we got down there. And so we didn't do a ton of walking, and we had really cheap parking and an awesome free shuttle bus to travel the town in. So I think that was an awesome choice for Savannah to have. We are in Walmart and we needed to buy cheese, and so we came to one by Tybee Island. And it's a big Walmart. And they have no dairy products. Have you guys ever heard of a Walmart without dairy products? Like they just don't have, it's not that they're out. They don't even have a place for it. They just all their food don't is like carry dairy and no produce either. Never experienced that. Just weird. This kind of stuff. We made it to the Atlantic Ocean.
I'm picking up the pace in case I fall. War machines surround us all, attacking me, you know. We've seen these dreams take all we had.
These are all
And
crowds
all
out there.
these streets can see you cry. It's what machines
I thought there were spiders at first. They just crawling in the cracks.
hide. And all these streets can see you cry. It's what machines can taste and hide. seen a wanted one. Found yourself with lids fighting on, and I can leave you now. I've seen these streets take over your head.
Of North America. Georgia, the last of the original 13 British colonies.
We are at Wormslow State Historic Park today in Savannah, Georgia. And it is just a 1736 colonial estate and old historic stories, and still some trees and statues and some buildings that we're going to be exploring today.
Could see you cry to what machines could taste and hide, and all these streets could see you cry to what machines could taste and hide.
Georgia, so amazing. The trees are so beautiful. So beautiful. Like, you don't get that anywhere else. And so it was so fun to be able to see that and drive through an alleyway of those trees with the moss. The Wormslow Historic Site, I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't our favorite, and it wasn't what we expected. We expected it to be more of like a plantation, and maybe we just missed the whole memo, but we didn't. We weren't intrigued with the history that was there. A couple of things that was really cool. We did get to see a musket being shot off, and we got to ask questions and have a presentation there on the property. But we were a little bummed because it's, I think, about $10 a person it was. I already told you, driving down the alleyway was so beautiful. And so the park itself is still beautiful. Like, you get to see some really scenic views. But the history side for me and Nathan, just, it wasn't quite what we expected. And so I think that's why we didn't love it as much. But we've already planned to go to Charleston and go to the Boone Hall Plantation. So we are so excited about that. We know that it's a plantation. We know people who have been there and recommended it. So we're super excited for that. We loved Georgia. It's time to move north. But thanks for watching.